and Marcus, bringing dead bodies, laying carcass all over the ground. Going round for round, spraying freestyle, you hear the sound of a special guest in your ear. We all acting a clown, we animate, telling stories from the past. So sit down, motherfucker, listen but don't podcast. Smoking on buzz, sipping on bud. We might hunt a rabbit like Elmer Fudd. Improv in a local commercial might get a little personal. Views and thoughts expressed are not a reflection of this continent, controversial. So what you think? We was the broadcast you all over the world, even the Philippines. By all means, it's a disease to make you wanna laugh with this trash.
Last week on Listen But Don't the podcast, Marcus was...
Motherfucker, it wasn't last week.
Well, it came out last week.
2 months ago.
It came out last week. I uploaded it last week.
No, you uploaded it today.
Well, today's last week. This is going to come out in 2 months.
A few hours ago.
Just a few moments ago on Listen But Don't the podcast, Marcus was devastated in a defeat against Jordan on quiche, size, small versus big. It was decided that the quiche indeed was supposed to be large and not small. Turns out that he was getting government quiche the whole time and not knowing it. Also, Jaya, that fucking piece of... And he didn't even show up. And also, I've been watching Mad Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching too much Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. This is something that you probably want to do on your own.
How you doing, Marcus? How's it going? Welcome back to Listen But Don't Podcast, the greatest podcast on the internet. Coming at you from San Diego. How you doing, Marcus? How's that for an intro?
That was the gayest shit I ever heard. This episode of Listen But Don't Podcast is brought to you by Alvin Bouvier's Frosted Cigarette Butt Cereal.
Frosted cigarette butt cereal? Hold on. What you talking about? You got cigarettes in the Frosted Flakes? Well, hell no. What you get my chillin' some cancer and some diabetes at the same time? You want some cancer and some diabetes at the same time? Go ahead and get you some Frosted cigarette butts. You get cancer from the cigarettes, you get diabetes from the frostedness, whatever that is, sugar, and you lose a foot to that old sugar foot. Now, come on down. I'm smoking Bouvier's Frosted cigarette butts. Come on down, get you some today, baby. Woo!
Get you a box at your local Walmart on Crenshaw Boulevard. The only the only grocery mart with no parking lot.
Do not walk without... Do not walk in the Walmart. You might get stabbed. You probably will get killed by a crackhead in the parking lot. Do not walk to Walmart on Crenshaw Boulevard. Take your car's head.
Right across the street from recycled eggs. All our eggs are recycled.
Do not eat recycled eggs. They're very old. They'll get you sick. I do not like green eggs and ham. Do not like Sam I am. I am Sam. Sam I am. I do not eat green eggs and ham. Be careful.
What? You don't have to worry about ads anymore. I do the ads and I do the scripts.
You don't want me doing ads?
You do the improvs.
You know the ads were my idea,
the
right?
other thing. No, they were mine.
They were mine. I did the fake ads. I started that shit.
No, I did.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I was better at them for a while.
No,
Until I
you
ran out
weren't.
of ideas.
No. I was the king of ads. I've always been the king of ads. Spray on
The king
condoms.
of abs.
Spray on condoms.
Ooh,
You
spray
can't
on condoms.
top that.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, but you did the Pitos one. You always did real ads.
Oh, you did Pitos. Yours were Pitos Cheetos. I just tagged
because
it.
you were eating Pitos. You had a bag of Pitos.
Because
They're
you-
like some Mexican sticks.
Because guy gave them to me. I don't eat those.
I didn't know what the hell they were.
Remember you got them for me for Christmas.
Did I?
You got me a bag of Pitos Cheetos for Christmas. It was so disrespectful. I was so mad I threw them back at you. Don't remember that? And then we did an ad for Pitos Cheetos, but that was just because we had them in the room. And we just made it up on the spot.
That wasn't the first ad though.
No.
But that was funny.
Wait, how do you get rid of the filters though? Like have nothing on. You click on the same one as you were on, huh? There you go.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Okay. What? Now you get to see the glamorous fucking garage.
Yeah, it's like for like two women who were on the news. Then we took our makeup off, and
I know,
people
right?
were like, ew. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I watched a show called Bloodhounds
Ooh,
on
okay.
Netflix. I know you've seen
Did you say
that
Netflixed?
sometimes.
You just
On
said you put a T.
Netflix.
You said Netflix.
Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Bloodhounds.
Okay, what is that?
Korean show in a world where you can't have guns. I told you in South Korea you can't have no guns in some towns. But anyways, or is it South Korea? Yeah, South Korea. So these two like South Korean dudes are boxers. They're like young and like in their 20s, and they're like in real good shape, and they look really good, and you know they get like females, and that pisses me off.
Why does it piss you off?
Because they had youth. Because we're getting old, and so they had so much youth in them. Their skin was smooth and shiny. They didn't have any wrinkles or any bags.
Yeah.
Their muscles were perfect. Nothing was hanging. They look like freaking mannequins. Like they were made of gold. And I'm like, oh, how could they look so damn good? But I busted my ass and I couldn't look that damn good. And they made it, and they're just in perfect freaking shape. Perfect hairlines, just perfect everything. And then they were perfect actors. And they knew how to box really good.
Nice.
Really freaking good. And I'm like, wow. So they're in this town, and there's like 10 episodes. So they're in this town where there's like this loan shark who is screwing over all these businesses after COVID. So apparently during COVID, all the businesses went out and everyone went poor, and they all needed money to pay off their land taxes and their business taxes. So this fake loan shark went around giving everyone these fake loans, and then coming back next week being like, you owe us 100 times that back. And they tricked his mom, and then she's like, oh my God. And he was like there, and he tried to fight everybody. And the dude had like a gang there, and they all had knives and shit, and he whooped all their ass. But then, of course, he was a kid, so he ended up losing. But long story short, him and his homeboy, they hooked up. They ended up working for this
Wait,
rich
you
dude
just him and his homeboy, they hooked up? What are you talking about?
as partners.
Oh, okay. I was like, you say
and
right in the middle of
see-
the fight, they fucked each other.
No, him and his homeboy hooked up, and they started working for this rich dude.
Okay.
who was trying to infiltrate and take down all of the loan sharks, especially this big nasty guy who was like controlling the whole city. And he's like, you hook up with my daughter who I adopted. I don't care, bitch, but hook up with her and you figure out who's doing all this stealing and the stealing IDs, and you come back to me and I pay you 100 million won. I think that's what they have.
Yen, you mean?
And no, it was a won.
Oh.
Yeah, because yen is China,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and so I think they're won. But
Or Japanese is yen. Okay, yeni from Dragon Ball Z.
do they say yeni in Japanese?
Yeni, I think,
Or-
is Japanese.
So you got yeni.
That's got to be
you got
Japanese. Chinese is something.
yeni,
I don't know. That's all we know.
yeni. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
these guys have won or
Okay.
wong. I think it's won. But so this guy was like rich or whatever. So they started working for him, and they doing all this investigating. And every once in a while, they have to box and beat up some gangs, and the gangs always had bats and shit and chains. And then all this bullshit went down, and they just ended up people started dying and get stabbed to death and shit.
Yeah.
And it was a real good fucking show. It was a real good show, and I watched it all the way through.
Nice.
And I know, and I watched it because it kept on getting advertised. This is how they advertised it. They advertised it like these two dudes was like boxing, and the show was about boxing, and they were like rivals or something. And it was going to be like some showdown, because all the trailer Netflix showed was just boxing in the ring and one of the dudes getting knocked the hell out. And I'm like, oh man, this is a good boxing show. This show looks dope. But then I'm like, hold up, it's not about boxing at all. It's about street gangs robbing and killing people and them busting people's faces open with their fists.
Right.
Nice. All right. And it's one of those shows where the good guy dies. A lot of good guys die. Like, you wouldn't
okay.
expect them to die. You're like, wow, they killed him. Wow, they killed his wife. Wow, and she was pregnant. Wow. Okay, they stabbed that guy in the throat and watched him just die. And they lit him on fire. Okay. I hope you guys oh, they punched that guy in the face so many times he doesn't look recognizable. But apparently in South Korea, no matter what happens to you, you can just go to the hospital and they take care of you. Then you just be like, all right, see ya.
No matter what happens to your face, you're fine.
Right? That's what, I mean, he got his face cut like Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat. And then they was like, well, we can stitch it up for you and then it will heal, but then you will kind of have a scar. Or we can do da for 20,000 won, and then it'll be like it never happened. And he was like, bitch, just patch it up and let me get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, no, bro, your pretty face. You're such a pretty guy.
Who is it? Is he Korean? What did you say?
Yeah, they're Korean.
Oh. What, you got to thank for Korean boys now?
I don't know, man. I mean, but I understand why those Korean pop stars are so damn popular.
Ooh, K-pop and all that shit?
Yeah. I mean, well, no, I've seen those dudes. They look like ghosts.
They are super pale, yeah.
Yeah, but these guys were like, their skin were gold. If you watch the show, you're gonna be like, those guys look perfect.
But Deadpool, we gotta get into Deadpool. What about Deadpool?
I wrote it down, but I knew by the time that it came to talk about it, it probably would have been like, oh, that's so last week.
No, I want to talk about
I
Deadpool. I just saw Deadpool 2 weeks ago in the theaters. When I got drunk, ate fried chicken in the seat. It was dope. Dude, the opening scene was crazy. Remember that first fight when he's doing the fucking Justin Timberlake dance? And he's doing all the moves?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
That was so funny.
And then after all these gay people started uploading videos of them doing that part only, and I was like, the movie was 2 hours long. He did other things. I mean, I thought that shit was dope.
I thought it was so funny.
My theater is filled a whole bunch of backwards people, so none of them really knew all the 90s references that he was making for us. So, like, when I saw that shit, I was like, okay, this is
and it was a dope fight, too. Remember, he ripped the dude's spine out, and he hit the other dude in the head with the dude's spine? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
He ripped his spine out. He fucking used like a whip, and he hit the dude in the face. He beat the crap out of those guys in the beginning. All to that song, that was so funny. And then remember the end?
He did it all on beat.
Oh, yeah. And the end, remember the end when Wolverine and Deadpool fights like 100 Deadpools?
Yeah.
That was dope. I love that ending. I was like, oh, they're going to end it with a huge fight? That's how I fucking... Like, that's how you do it. You end the movie...
I knew they're all going to get back up.
But it doesn't matter. Like, I just like that. I like to see the action and be like, oh, you're going to leave us on a big moment. You're going to end it, like, at the peak. Like, we're at a peak here. Usually movies go to a peak, they come down, and then they end, right? It's like, I like it when...
That wasn't the peak?
But that fight was so intense. Remember how much they fucked them up? It was like, we ended at a high moment. That's what I'm saying.
No, the high moment was when that bitch was on the machine and they both had to grab hands and do the...
No, I know. I know, but they could have just ended it there. And then they were like, we're going to give you one more crazy fight when they fought under the bus. I love that. Teasing you. That was such a cool way to end it. That was weird, the holding hands part. I was kind of like, what is happening here? Like, I was like half not paying attention to that part, but I get it. But like, it was just...
I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Because I knew he wasn't going to die. And I was like, how are they going to do it? How are they going to do it? And then it just showed him grabbing his hand. I was like, oh, why didn't I fucking think of that? It's so fucking simple.
Yeah.
How are we going to end it? Let's just have them both hold hands so they get like twice the strength because the machine only has enough power to completely obliterate one. Oh, good idea.
Yeah. That was pretty much it.
I was
yeah.
like, fuck.
But still good. Like, it worked.
Did you cheer or clap during any of the surprising scenes?
No. I watched it at home too. But like, it was good. I mean, I loved the story and I loved the action. It was funny. Like, I loved the multiverse. Deadpool looking for all the Wolverines. Remember, he's trying to find them and he's like getting his ass kicked by all of them. That was so funny and like the action was dope. I like the way they do it. It's really visually nice. It doesn't seem like there's too much CGI too. Like, it seems a lot of it is like hand to hand. It feels less CGI than like a movie like Thor or Iron Man. You know what I mean? It feels like it's more real. There's more like...
I thought the CGI looked great, but a lot of us did question that part where they jumped out the bus at the end.
Oh, why? What happened there?
It's Hugh Jackman just didn't look right. Something was off when they jumped out of the... I think they got thrown out of the bus window, or they jumped out the the bus window at the end. It didn't look well. Of course, it had to be CGI because they're not going to jump out of a fucking window.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
mean,
probably it. But I mean,
it was very
was
believable though. The moves and everything. It didn't look too computer graphic. You know, like sometimes you're like King Kong versus fucking Godzilla. It's like this whole thing is CGI. There's not one real thing in this. Whereas this is like more, you feel grounded. I felt more grounded in that movie. Deadpool, I love Deadpool too because he's so funny and he's like irreverent and he's not like he's like the outcast of the MCU. So he's like the audience. Deadpool is kind of like the audience. Deadpool's like looking at it, being like, really? Like he's breaking the fourth wall a lot. He's like looking at the whole thing and being like, really? Like it took 20 years for you to get the fucking Wolverine mask on? Remember that line?
yeah.
It's like he's kind of looking at it as audience perspective, being like, wait a minute, what the fuck is that? And what is this? So it's like you can, as the audience member, be like, oh, I feel like I'm more in his shoes. He's almost like an audience member in the MCU who's got these crazy powers, who's kind of like the strongest one ever, but he's like doesn't give a fuck and he's just like fucking around, you know?
The Joker from the Night Returns,
Jared Leto?
the Dark Knight. It's that Joker.
That
There's
Joker was the best of the Joker.
There's
Heath Ledger?
There's no account. No, because he was laughing at the loss of humanity. He was laughing because he was able to get humanity to move away from the perfect structure they had and eat each other.
Right.
He was laughing at the fact that they are living under a fake joke, because that's what we are. We're all living under a joke, but it's not the ha-ha joke. But he wanted to convince everyone that see how funny it is and how easy it is to get your mind out of that and to get you right back into ravishing animals.
I love that part of the Joker, though. I loved his thing with Batman of being like, I want to show the Batman how easily humanity will go from civilized to killing each other. Like that was my favorite part of him, because I feel the same way. Like he just wanted to show him that there's such a thin veil between people being good and people doing what they need to do to survive, or the Batman thinks that people are naturally good, but the Joker's showing him that no, they're really bad. They're just being good because they don't have to choose to be bad. You know what I mean? I love that.
They chose not to be bad. Thank God.
Who? Batman?
All the people.
But no, but remember how when the Joker puts everything, turns off the system, how people start to riot and go nuts. So he's right.
Yeah, because he had them all on boats, right?
Yeah, but that was the point of like when he turned.
No one set off the bomb.
Yeah, but he's right.
Not even the convicts.
He's right. As soon as you cut the grid and turn everything off, people will flip. People aren't good. They're only good because it behooves them to be good. If it was made more sense for people to be bad, they'd be bad. They're only good because you're incentivized to be good. If you're incentivized to be bad, you'd be bad. And he's right. The Joker's right.
No, he was wrong.
No, he's right. The Joker is right. People are inherently evil.
Nope.
They just are good because we live in a society where you get in trouble for being bad.
No,
Yes.
No, because remember, he gave everyone a bomb. He said someone has to go. So someone's going to have to destroy another boat by clicking that, or you're all going to die.
No, I know that's what happened.
And so they all didn't play his game. And that's why he was like, fuck it, I got to do it.
But then he blew him up anyway, so fuck it. But
he's
right.
I think Batman whooped his ass and he didn't get the chance.
I think he blew one of those boats up. We got to do the boys. No. Alien. No, Predator. Predator. We got to talk about Predator. I watched Predator. It's been 8 years. It doesn't
really fucking matter which one. It doesn't matter what order we're going to watch it in. Talk about it. We're going to talk about it regardless.
No, I got to get to this.
You acting like we're on a time limit here.
No.
It's 7 o'clock at your house.
No, but
it's 9 o'clock over here.
But let me get to, because
asshole.
Tristan's going to want to come on at some point. I want to get to all this shit. Predator.
Do I have an insulting button I can press? No, I don't.
Surprise, motherfucker. Push it. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Doesn't make any sense. That's something I press in when we say something that the other is astonished by.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, Marcus, my hair isn't going away. It's just getting thicker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. All right. So you watch
The Boys.
Predator.
Oh, sorry. The
Predator.
Predator. So I saw Predator. It was fucking really... Honestly, it was really good. I really liked it.
Did you recognize all the actors?
Some of them I knew from other places. Seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie was weird because I haven't seen him in a movie in so long. but it was
Yeah.
good to see him as an actor again. I haven't seen a movie with him, and like I just haven't seen one for so long. And then rewatching
True.
some of the ones from the '90s was cool. But yeah, it was good, dude. It was fun.
So you recognize Arnold. You recognize Apollo Creed.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? What's his real
Carl
name?
Weathers. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Carl Weathers. Yeah, dude, it's
He was
funny.
really cool on The Mandalorian.
Yeah, he wasn't he? Oh, he just was in the Mandalorian. He was just in there, huh?
Yeah, he looked healthy
He was
as hell,
Mando,
right?
right? No, he was who was he in there?
Some made up guy. I don't know.
Guy
Who cares?
Calrissian. He was Calrissian. Yeah.
No, he wasn't. No, he
yes,
wasn't.
he was. He was Calrissian. Lando
No, he
Calrissian.
wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Only
That
other
was
black
Billy
dude
D.
who lives in the
Williams.
Star Wars universe. It had to have been him.
No, there's Mace Windu too. There's other black dudes.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
He wasn't Lando?
Yeah, Lando's dead.
So who was he?
He's someone who's friends with just that guy, just the Mandalorian.
Okay.
Remember, this is the Mandalorian. He's his own story. So anyone he meets, we might know them, but most likely we won't. But who knows? Like he met, but no, that's he's playing some guy I never knew of. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams, or that new black guy from Atlanta, ATL. Forgot his name. Donald Glover.
Oh, Donald Glover. I'm not
Yeah.
a big Donald Glover fan. Wait. Let's
Yeah.
tighten up. We're still on Predator. It's been 8 years.
So Carl
big
Weathers,
moment.
and then Jesse the Body Ventura.
Jesse the Body Ventura. Dude, it's so
Yeah.
funny. I've been hearing about these guys for years because you've been talking about them. Also, they bring it up on Sunny all the time. Other people talk about it a lot, and they'll talk
Sunny?
about. Well, it's always Sunny in Philadelphia. You know, my favorite show.
Oh, okay.
They always
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about
they-
Jesse the Body Ventura, fucking Carl Weathers, all this shit. And I watch that show a lot, so I'm constantly hearing about it. And you talk about it a lot, and there's other people in my life who have brought it up before. And they'll bring up the characters of, like, you know, the slap. You see that meme all the time. And so it's like, I've been
Yeah.
seeing it for a long time, but I've never watched it. So, like, finally I watched it. It was fucking pretty cool. Like, we watched it on Saturday.
Well, all those guys in the movie were stars. They're all big stars.
Yeah.
So even getting them all in the movie together at the same time was iconic.
It
So it
was.
was just cool.
It was cool.
John
Like,
Claude Van Damme was in there, but that didn't work out.
oh, didn't he die or something? Or no?
No, he was the Predator. He was the invisible Predator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it didn't look like him for a
Oh.
while. Like sometimes when it showed him invisible or showed the lines, you're like, "What the fuck? That don't look like the Predator."
Oh.
That was John Claude Van Damme in a weird looking suit. Like the Predator suit is like the second design, but the original design, he actually looked like a fucking like an alien or a monster from the Guyver. You know, those weird monsters. Yeah, it didn't look right. But he was like, "It's too hot in this suit. I can't do any of my karate.
Fucking, it was
I
good.
can't
Dude.
challenge him."
It was good. It was like, I liked how they were in the jungle the whole time. There was a lot of fighting. You know, it was intense. Wasn't there a girl out there?
Yeah.
And she was in there. She was getting fucked. She was like always getting fucked up or something. And then like, yeah, it was intense. It was intense.
It was you can watch that movie over and over again. Whenever you're bored, you can just always have it because there's so many iconic lines.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has like a real cool line they say, which makes you like that much tighter with the character. The ending doing his laugh, but of course, we're all gonna die. I love that line. I fucking love it because they all believed it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, Billy? You ain't scared of no man. There's something out there, Major. And it ain't no man. Oh, like, yes! We're all gonna die. He just walks off.
Yeah, it was intense. It was like they were really at war. It was fucking, dude. I remember, I remember also when he did the line about "You're an expendable asset." Remember that?
Oh,
and he
yeah.
starts looking at him.
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, this is it. This is our scene." Remember?
Yeah.
You're an expendable asset. And then he fucking.
And I
don't.
used you to get the job done. Damn it!
I don't do this kind of work. My men are expendable. And
Yeah.
I was like, "That was it. That was it."
Right? Man.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Dude, we were
I
fucking,
love that shit.
I was chilling too after a night, and I had taken a little perk, and I was fucking just chilling. I was like, we started it, and I was half paying attention in the beginning. I was on my computer, and then I slowly, it started after like 8 minutes. I put my computer back down. I started watching it, and then 2 hours pass, and it ends, and then we started Alien, and I put my computer back on, and I was like, I was not paying attention again.
Alien 1 or Alien 2?
The first one. I didn't really pay attention. We watched it, but I was on my couch with my girl, and I was like not paying attention. She was watched the whole thing, I guess, but I fully watched Predator, half watched Alien, not really, wasn't super into it. I probably would like it if I paid more attention.
It's one of those where you have to pay attention.
All right, we got a new show coming out.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
Too late.
Crenshaw Boulevard Wrestling, located on Crenshaw Boulevard.
What the fuck?
I see it, beat your favorite Crenshaw Boulevard badass superstar, putting sermons in various ways like spine broken, goodbye, it's bone.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
Get back up. Woo! Bring your wife, bring your side chick, your polo, son, your wife's sister, down Crenshaw Boulevard Wrestling.
Is that me?
Every night for flying, back breaking, knee scraping, soul taking, baseball bat, forehead caving, sons of bitches.
Oh fuck, that's hilarious.
That's gonna be fun.
Crenshaw Boulevard Wrestling, located on Crenshaw Boulevard, right across the street from James Brown's Payback Burger. Tastes good. Hey!
Oh, what the fuck? Wait, you made a whole video on that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's gonna be fun.
Let's just do it. We got this. Hit us, Tristan. What do you got?
All right, so nobody won that one. Jordan gets to pick again.
Okay, I'll pick. I don't remember the fucking top. I'll pick the dates one again for 100 this time.
All right, ghosted for 100. What day was the Declaration of Independence completed? Jordan.
1976.
1976 is incorrect.
That's the year the Declaration of Independence was signed.
1976 is
Sorry,
incorrect.
excuse me,
Surprise,
1776.
motherfucker.
1876.
1776.
1876 76 is also incorrect.
1776.
1776 is correct, but you already got it.
No, I get that point. You know what I meant. Marcus, do I get that? I knew
What was
it.
the answer?
It was 1776.
Oh, I heard 1800, 1900.
All right, I'll take a loss on that one.
I was about to hear Prince in a moment.
I knew that, but whatever. It's still 0-0. Am I coming through in the picture right now? Do I look okay?
Yeah.
How
So
about that
wait,
background? I got a dragon there. Look at that shit.
I thought you said we're doing negatives, minuses.
You
Are we
said
at
that.
minus
Y'all both
minus
at
300?
-3. Y'all both at -3.
That's fine. We could do negatives. We're both fucking up.
Let's,
I don't
let's
care.
do the-
It's up to you. You make the rules. I don't make the rules.
Let's do the negatives. Who's got the next topic? That's you, Jordan. Whoops.
Let Marcus go ahead. You pick one, Marcus.
Let's do a free for all for 300.
Free for all for 300.
I'll put some sound effects in there for you. Boom, 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 boom.
What kind of keyboard is that?
What keyboard?
He has a keyboard. Piano.
This female,
Looks like
this
it.
female Native American married John Rolfe, a tobacco planter, and she's from the Powhatan tribal nation.
Pocahontas.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Pocahontas, right?
Pocahontas is correct.
Did he press his button?
I pushed
He
it
did.
2 times.
He didn't even let me finish answering the question.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish.
Well, we knew.
Yeah, but
Do we need
I'm,
to we didn't specify that yet? Do
I'm
we need
a
to wait?
very polite. I'm a very polite contestant.
Do we need to
I
wait? Because
follow
you
the rules.
stumbled over your words, Tristan. You were like You were like the girl who wait, John Smith. You did a fucking
Beep,
Porky
beep,
Pig
beep,
on me.
beep,
You
beep.
said beep, 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 John Smith, and I fucking jumped in there. I'm sorry. Do we gotta wait or no? That's up to you.
From now on, if you don't wait, I'm not going to complete the question.
Okay, fine. Then there you go.
Okay.
You can do it that way. That's fine. It's my turn. I'll take people. Whatever he just picked, but 200.
PTO?
People of
Free
interest.
for all for 200. You said.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Okay.
Oh, I yawned. Whew. Where'd that come from?
He was the first European to land in America, and came from Norway in the.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's not how you think it is.
Christopher Columbus.
No.
But it's not Christopher Columbus.
From Norway?
He came
we're
from
talking
Norway in the 10th century.
We're talking Vikings, Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar.
It's not Ragnar either.
Really?
Yeah.
Really.
Oh, okay. Who is it?
It was Leif Erikson.
Oh, we never got
Oh,
that.
that guy I never heard of?
Oh,
Lou, who? Lou Farrakhan?
Lou Ferrigno? Okay, I'll take the dates one again, but for 300.
Ghosted for 300.
Okay.
What is the ending date of the Civil War? Jordan.
Oh, 1876.
No, sir.
That's close though, right?
Almost doesn't count.
Marcus, take a
Song
guess.
by Brandy.
I was pretty close.
I don't know when. Why? Well, you think I'm trying to get minused?
Okay.
Kiss my ass.
Kristen, what is it?
Andrew Johnson declared victory on May 9th, 1865.
Oh, I was like, what, 12 years off? 10 years off? I was close.
Yeah.
Point and a half. Half a point.
I'm getting
Three-quarters
mixed
of
up
a
with
point.
1776. There's too many 76s out there. But then what the hell happened in 1867? Is that when Lincoln got shot in the face?
I don't know. Well, maybe he's
That
going
was
to have that. Let's,
I can't give no answers
Yeah, well,
because
wait.
it might be on the board, you
there
know?
might be something, yeah. There might be a question.
I think he got shot in 1877. 1868. Oh, okay. That's a damn shame. You know what? That's so weird because I did a deep dive on this shit like 2 weeks ago.
Well, you'll get something.
That's so
It'll come
weird.
up. We're close.
Yeah.
We know where we are generally. We're in a range. You know, I'll pick. Let's pick the one he was doing before with the names. I'll pick for 300. Or wait, right? Is that right? 400.
Name?
The end one, the one that he picked from, but down one. Free for all for 400.
That's 500, man.
500. I can't see it, dude. It's this
Ooh,
tiny
man,
little
that's
fucking.
got-
That's blurry as shit.
That's gonna jack up your credit.
But what's y'all's credit? What's your credit score? Mine's 7, like 50, 40, 740.
Mine
Pretty good.
was 720 until I got this house. As soon as I got this house, it dropped.
720 is not bad. Anything over
No, it's
700
not.
is
It's
okay.
I think I'm like 680 now.
That's a bit low, but that's okay. 700
Yeah,
is
it-
fine.
Once you take a loan out for a home, your credit's gonna get fucked up.
Really, that doesn't make sense. It seems like you would, if you pay it, it would do better.
Oh, not right away. Oh,
Uh,
my credit dropped. I got that, and I got a new credit card too.
oh, but you got debt. You got debt. That's why. That's probably why.
Yeah, you're taking a lot, and it dropped when I paid off my debt too. When I paid off my truck, it dropped.
Oh, okay. Well, that
So
makes sense.
weird, dude.
For
It's
a
like
little
they
bit, and then it'll go
they
back.
burn you. Yeah, it's taking its time, but I mean, I got the house, so what's the point? I ain't gotta have good credit for nothing else,
Up. That's true. You already
Right.
got what you need.
right? Shit.
I'm getting a place, dude. Kristen, I'm coming down to South Carolina. I already got pre-approved for a $200,000 loan, and I'm going down there, and I already have a house picked out that I can pay for. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna fucking home invade your family when I get there. No, I'm joking. He just fucking came closer like that, so I just wanted to threaten him. No, but I'm gonna be there. Marcus keeps saying I'm not gonna show up, you motherfucker. But I'm gonna be there. My family
Yeah.
lives down there too, so I'm gonna buy a house down there, right on Myrtle Beach.
The most that they got over there in Myrtle Beach is alcohol and barbecue, unless you're trying to see Paula Deen.
No, I'm talking about a nice house. Just a nice house.
Yeah.
I don't care a fuck about what they're doing over there.
Paula Deen lives in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, really?
Really? That's odd.
That's weird. But
I don't know.
All them-
South Carolina's
all
got
them
some racist
biscuits.
shit down here, bro. Like, and it's in the weirdest places too. But like, KKK exists here, and I keep telling people that they don't believe me. They got their own groups out here.
what the fuck are you talking about the KKK for? I'm
South
talking about just
Carolina,
buying a
Myrtle
house
Beach.
by the beach.
I'm talking about where they actually go marching. You want to go live in Myrtle Beach, where these dudes go for marches? Like, it's crazy.
You told me to come down to Myrtle Beach. It's nice. Now you tell me the KKK down there.
I
What the fuck
never
you talking
said
about?
Myrtle Beach. You said Myrtle Beach. I
South
said
Carolina. You You said South
I
Carolina.
said Greenville. I said Greenville, the opposite end of South Carolina, where there's a damn college. And you
Myrtle
said
Beach
you
will
wanted
be
to rent out
fine.
rooms.
Anywhere near
rent
the
out
beach,
rooms?
everybody's
Hey,
gay.
I'm lying.
It'll be fine.
Oh shit, my bad.
You want to rent out rooms? Go to the college where people want to rent out rooms. Is all I'm saying.
I'm not renting out rooms. I'm renting out the whole place for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take it over at some point. But
I'm
it's
sure.
cheap as fuck down there. I could pay for that shit with what I have in my bank account. Like, it's so cheap. Bro,
Plus, South-
houses down there are so cheap, it's retarded.
The first topic is don't play with my money, Smokey.
Let's do that one for 100.
Yeah, that sounds like black movies.
Don't play with my money,
But
Smokey.
this is the denominations of money, right? Who's on
Because
what?
everything here has something to do with somebody being on some kind of
On a bill, right? Okay.
no,
All right,
something
this'll
to
be
do with
good.
either a financial situation in the United States of some sort, including dollar bill. There are $2 bill questions in here, is what I'm getting at. But
Okay, let's do it.
don't play with my money, Smokey, for 100. I'm on a $20 bill, and I'm the 7th president of the United States of America. Buzz, buzz.
$20 bill is Thomas Jefferson.
Sorry,
It's not?
it's not. Would you like?
Fuck. Who's Marcus? Go ahead.
I forgot, dude.
Who is it?
I don't know why. Dude, I'm high.
Andrew Jackson.
Oh God. Okay.
Gosh, the one guy that no one gives a shit about. But
Let's
we
do-
all love $20 bills.
$20
$20 bill, y'all.
$20 bill.
I butchered that shit.
It's just dollar bill, isn't it? $20 bill, y'all.
At least you didn't say $3 bill, y'all.
Let's do the same one for 200. Let's do the next one.
All right, don't play with my money, Smokey, for 200.
$2 bills didn't even last all damn long.
Here we go. I'm on the $5 bill. I'm also the 16th president of the United States of America. Buzz, buzz.
That's fucking it's gotta be fucking is that Thomas Jefferson or Abe Lincoln? It's Thomas
It's
Jefferson.
a $1 bill, right?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas, is that your final
It's
answer?
Abe Lincoln.
It's Abe Lincoln. Is that your final answer?
Yes, Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln.
It is?
It's correct. It's Abe
Okay. I'm not
And who
retarded.
the hell is on a $1 bill?
You don't know the one?
Lincoln. Washington.
Hey, George
Bro,
Washington.
don't say what it is. It could be a question.
Oh, that's right. He's on the money. He's on $1.25, right?
Well, I'm not going to tell you now because we're playing a game, but come on, man.
cares,
Who do you
man?
think's going to be the first Marcus, if I teach you everything, you're never going to remember it. Who do you think's
Right.
on the number
and I
one?
have the money. I have the money in my wallet right now.
Just think about this.
You know-
Who's the first president? Who's on the
Freddie
one?
Jackson.
You fucking idiot.
It's George Washington. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Who's number one? All right, go ahead. Next, let's do 300.
For 300. Invented the Affordable Care Act, ended military involvement with the Iraq War, and was the 44th president.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, man, by like a hair, Jordan got you.
You did?
Okay, I might not have this right, but I would say George Bush.
It's incorrect. Go for it, Marcus.
What?
Was it Obama?
Correct. And so, and here's something that a lot of people don't know, but they ended AARP for a little while, and then they tried to bring it back. So now they have to have a new, a sister party to be with them. So it's not just AARP anymore.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
They stopped paying for free cell phones and stuff like that.
I didn't know they ever paid for
Oh.
free cell phones.
Yeah,
Cell
they used
phones
to
are
give out-
free?
They used to give out Obama phones.
Don't
Yeah,
you
they
start
used
Don't you start this with Marcus? He's not
Obama
into
phones?
this.
Now
Obama
you
phone.
gotta- you gotta pay like
Obama
$5
phone has got
for that.
Obama's face on it. He goes, "Hello, how are you?"
You have a message.
No,
You-
they give you like little
You
$20
have one message.
Walmart phones. You know those little track phones? Like they have like that kind of stuff. They give it out for free, and they're not locked into any plan or anything like that.
Oh, so they were giving it to the people who are crossing the border?
Surprise, motherfucker.
They're giving it
Take ASL for $500.
ASL for 500. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
don't even remind me what that topic it is. Just ask the question. I'm feeling lucky.
This was the 8th state. It was made on May the 21st, 1788. Hold on. There are 3 choices to pick from: Was it Montana, Colorado, or South Carolina? Go for the buzzers.
Ah, damn it! I was gonna say it.
Jordan,
It's gotta be Colorado.
Colorado is incorrect.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What, Marcus?
South Carolina, baby.
South Carolina is absolutely correct.
Fuck, I was gonna say that and I just decided not to.
Let's do PTO for 100. Part time off, baby.
Just a reminder, these are one of the holidays, the official holidays of American holidays.
Okay.
PTO, what's on January the 1st?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Go for it,
New
Marcus.
Year's Day.
New Year's Day is absolutely correct.
I'll take that 100. Oh shit! And let's go ahead and jump to 200.
PTO for 200. December 25th.
Christmas.
Oh wait, damn it! What was the question?
I was fucking
Oh,
itching
fuck.
my nuts when we did that too, and it was so obvious. I was like, I almost didn't even push it.
Oh man! I thought he was just renaming the heading. I was like, huh? Oh damn it!
I
Oh,
swear to God, it looked like you waited for him, like you knew he was gonna push it first, and then when you like,
I thought he was like asking him to confirm something. I just don't know. I was thinking about the game. I was like, oh, okay. I was thinking about the wrestling game. I was like, I don't know.
I noticed Marcus like not pick up on it, and I was like, oh shit, he's not gonna get it. Let me get in there real quick.
No. What was the question?
PTO for 300.
Damn.
Buzzers up, ready?
Mhm.
October 31st.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's me, right?
Got you.
Halloween.
Actually, it's Hallows Eve.
It's a
Hallows Eve
headless-
is on the 30th.
Oops.
Oh, is it really? It's a headless. Was the headless horseman's holiday?
Well, I hope that wasn't a question.
Plus 3 for Jordan leaves you guys even score at 4 and 4.
Same one. Next down.
All right, we're getting a little bit tougher. May 27th.
I think I know this.
Is that you pushing it?
No, I didn't push it, but I think I know what it is. I'm not sure. How much are we gonna lose in this one?
400.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Marcus
Groundhog Day.
is incorrect.
Bitch.
Flag
What's
Day.
what? Flag Day? Also incorrect. Today is Memorial Day.
Ugh, no one gives a damn about Memorial Day.
Yes, they do. Memorial Day is a big
Yeah,
day,
man.
dude. That's all the people
know.
who died in the war.
That was a joke, jackass. Of
Oh.
course.
This guy's a
Well,
conservative here. Doesn't even know anything.
We just don't remember the day, obviously, because we both got that answer wrong.
That's true. Well, I remember when it comes up though,
I know.
and I still got to go to work.
I was like, didn't we just have this like 2 weeks ago?
Same one. Next down.
All right, last one.
I think we've had about 4 Labor Days this year already. So I'm just, Oh no, we have one coming up, don't we?
It's coming up in and on the 2nd in like 2 weeks.
Just a reminder, you guys are both at 0 for 1,000.
Okay.
February 19th.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Valentine's Day, baby.
No.
Incorrect.
Okay. If
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, if he's gonna
Sorry,
guess
that
it, I'm
was
gonna
the same
guess.
Valentine's Day massacre.
no. You
Oh,
don't
that's
get
not
to
even
guess
a
it.
holiday.
That's not a holiday. If you guess and lost it, I'm gonna guess. 19th. I'm gonna say
Oh, damn it!
St. Patty's Day.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Huh?
You said incorrectly on purpose?
I don't know what
No,
I don't know what it
It's
is.
Martin
Dude.
Luther King Day.
It's not Martin Luther King Day either.
He doesn't get to pick another one anyways.
Is Martin Luther King's birthday?
No, it's Washington's birthday.
I was
Oh,
like,
no one
nobody
gives a
fucking
damn
knows
about
that.
Washington.
Nobody's
Nobody
gonna
gives-
know about that.
No, all we know about him is that he has wooden teeth and
Donkey teeth he had, I think. He had some donkey teeth in there.
he
Well, you
chopped
guys
down
are-
a cherry tree.
That's some bullshit. He never did. He was selling weed. Did you know that? Lincoln and Washington, all the guys were selling weed. You guys know about that?
They're selling it or smoking it.
They were selling it. They were like weed salesmen. They were making all their money on weed, just like it is now. Back
Did
then.
you realize we didn't even have cigarettes back then?
No, they had tobacco. They just smoked it out of a
I
pipe.
know, dude. I made that up. I know the hell I'm talking about.
But no, they were really selling weed. They were like weed. They were like slanging dope, and the British was like, "Yo, we need to get that tax money," and they were like, "Nah, come and get it." And they come and get the smoke, and they came, and they
It
were
was
like,
the-
and blew them away. That's like literally the historical beginning of this country.
It was the
selling
Protestant
lots.
church. They didn't want to pay the taxes to the Protestant church. Exactly.
Yeah, they were
So
like
they
They're
smoked
farming.
them out.
they
No.
they just sold all drugs, hella drugs, and then they fucking came over like we need that money for all the drugs you're selling, and they said nah, and they just gang shot them up, just blew them away back into the ocean to go back to Europe, and that was how it happened.
They were growing the plants and the produce to make the drugs. They weren't quite making the drugs. They were just growing it. And so they wanted the tax that came off of it because the pharmaceutical companies were coming to them to buy for big dollar because they were the only ones that had it. So yeah.
But when they say
But
now,
it wasn't the marijuana though, wasn't it? The other stuff.
no, it was weed, but now they
Bro.
call it hemp. They call it hemp.
No.
So in the books, in the history books, they'll say they were growing hemp for ropes and things, but in reality, they were just selling weed.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
they
it
were
was-
selling weed. They've been smoking weed since like negative 6,000. What is it? Since
yeah.
early Buddha years.
They have this thing on Game of Thrones where it's like the world is built by killers, and it's like this whole idea of like without the worst people, you wouldn't have the world that you have. So it's like double-edged sword. Like you have these evil people who make the world, they make this great world, but in order to make it, they had to do a bunch of crazy ass evil shit to make it that way. Like
Well, what do you
kinda sitting
think?
on a bed of blood.
What's his face? That's what A Few Good Men was all about.
Yeah. It's simple, but yeah, that's the idea. There's
We
a lot
don't
of-
have the inclination to ask me some types of questions.
Oh
like that,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it though. Like you enjoy this world, but you only enjoy this because people are doing a bunch of fucked up shit, and that's you kind of don't want to believe it, but that's sort of the way it is. I think that's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
background of that story. You know, is the part
It's
that
a
people
damn
don't really
shame.
see. But anyways, how do we get off on that shit?
It was the fourth state to become a state, and it was made on January the 2nd, 1788.
And we get choices.
Yes, I forgot. Sorry. California, Texas, or Georgia?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Buzz, buzz.
Let's go Georgia.
Georgia is absolutely correct. And this one does have multiple choice, so please do listen. He helped the Union Army win the Civil War, bringing back gold, and he was the 18th president also. Your choices are Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harding, or Ulysses S. Grant. Buzz, buzz.
Oh, dude, wait, that's got to be Ulysses S. Grant, right?
Is that your final answer?
I already
I'm not
said
gonna
it, so
fuck with
I'm,
you yet.
is it right?
Yes.
It is?
Ulysses,
Oh,
Ulysses
okay.
S. Grant.
500 one, that's what it was. What's this? I'll take the give me my money, bitch, for 100,000.
Don't play with my money, Smokey, for 1,000. He hit the
Oh.
daily double.
Ooh, I did?
Yes, you did.
Ooh,
You
wow. That sounded like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory music, not the Jeopardy music.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-doo. I've got a perfect puzzle for you.
That's what you did right there.
Because that's what it's related to, huh?
No, he was trying to do the Daily Double song.
It's a Willy Wonka question.
Well, let's hope so.
You're at -5, so the most that you can jump up is 2,000. You can double that.
Well, I need to hear the question first before I make a decision.
No, you have to make how much are you willing to risk for it first. You have to put up a number. You got up to 20, up to 20 points.
But do I lose the same amount?
Yep.
I'll just put 1,000, what it normally would be then. Just the normal 1,000. The question.
Do you not live life on the wild side?
I don't want to lose 2,000 points, dude. I'll go back to BC.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be Jesus Christ. I'll be out of there.
Yeah, sure, because at the end of this contest, if you win, Tristan's going to send you a fucking shirt.
I know, right? 2,000, Tristan. Give me 2,000. You convinced me. 2,000. Do it. Give it to me. 2,000.
Again, listen for the multiple choice answers. If you
Okay,
don't,
right,
get
I'm
it,
going to tweak myself.
that does mean Marcus gets a shot at it. With two
Okay.
leftover
Oh, I get to
answers.
go. I don't know, Buzz. Okay.
Again, multiple choice. Here we go. He was the 8th president. He also built the Democratic Party. You can either have
Okay.
James Buchanan, Frankenstein, or Martin Van Buren.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's
You have a 33% chance to get this right.
James
Got a
Cannon.
50%
The first one, James Cannon.
James Buchanan,
James Buchanan.
Frankenstein, or Martin Van Buren.
You have a 50% chance to get
I said
this
the
right.
first one, James Buchanan, but it's probably the third one. But I said the first one.
You gotta give me a final answer, bud. This is
Just
your motivation.
give it to me again.
Oh my God, man!
I said the first one already. James Buchanan. That's the guy I picked from the beginning.
James Buchanan is your final answer.
That's what I said the first time.
I'm gonna let you pick out. I'm not trying to interfere or nothing. This is your two choices, or three choices: are James Buchanan, Frankenstein, or Martin Van Buren.
It's probably Martin Van Buren, but I said James Buchanan the first time. 3 times now I've said James Buchanan. You keep asking me, is it the last
Because
one?
it's a daily double. You get to pick. You get to make sure you want to say that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know which
Your
one
Honor,
it is.
I would like to object. It's obvious here that my counterpart can't answer a simple question.
It's-
and
I
he
was-
should his time has ran out.
I said
So he
James
might as well just get
Buchanan.
the minus 2,000.
James Buchanan is your final answer.
It's probably
It is
wrong, but like that's what a guy picked.
It's incorrect. Marcus, would you like to take a shot?
Yeah, you know what? I think I
Frankenstein.
choose the third guy.
No, pick Frankenstein. Fuck you.
Martin Van Buren built the Democratic Party. Yes.
That sounds about right. I knew it was him the entire time.
No, you didn't. You don't know the difference between either one of those first two
he
guys.
built the Democratic Party. They started off pretty well okay till Lyndon B. Johnson came in and started some shit. But hey, man, Martin Luther King wasn't even a Democrat at the time. Both parties were created to be good, and they both went bad at some point. And now, it's kind of like, hey, that's just the way. That's the way love goes, Janet Jackson.
It will be the 31st state. It was created on September the 9th, 1856. Your choices are North Carolina, North Dakota, or California.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Marcus.
California, baby.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Loves to party. California.
Dr. Dre.
Knows how to party. But I say loves to party. It has been no long. California
Knows how to party. Knows how to party.
City of the homeless.
Do you remember that? Yeah, wasn't that South Park? Super cool
Yeah.
to the homeless in the city of San Francisco.
Let's go. Damn, that place is jacked up.
I saw this commercial the other day. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg were doing an operation on somebody, and I don't remember how it fucking started. But then all of a sudden, you hear Dre going, and he's all like, "Dude, turn it! Wait, stop! Play that back!" And you hear it beep 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 beep.
Oh
beep,
yeah.
beep 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 beep.
Oh, wasn't that
that's
the
so
beginning
funny.
of a song or something?
What the fuck was
From
that
the
too?
From the 90s, right?
It's a fresh commercial though. I can't remember what it is.
But I think they did that back in the day. Remember?
Yeah.
I remember seeing something like that. I just don't know what it was about either.
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Marcus with 14 ahead and Jordan 5 behind.
Still got
makes
1,000 on there. We got 2,000. I can still come back, dude. I can still win this game.
Let's go ahead and do that.
You do it all the time.
There's
It's
still
weird.
3,000s. Is that the only ones left, Tristan? It's Marcus Hugo, sorry.
Let's do free for all for 1,000. Let's give Jordan a chance.
Did you just yawn and flex at the same time?
Yes, he did.
Marcus goes,
How did I yawn? How did I yawn? I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm sorry.
yeah, you were.
Oh, I was yawning.
He goes like this.
I don't have to flex. You know that. You'll know that in a couple of months when your body fat
I'm
drops.
closed, dude. I'm closed. I'm Tarzana ripped, or Tarzan jacked right now.
Free for all for 1,000.
Okay.
I don't need an exact date. I just need either the month and the day or the year. When did the Revolutionary War end?
It ain't over yet?
Wait, the Revolutionary War ended in fucking 18. Dude, it had to have been like in the 1860s, 1870s. It was in the mid 1800s. Like
I don't know.
18 fucking. Can I get us close and then we can make a guess from there? You just
Sorry.
let me get us in the ballpark and then we take a guess from there. 18. I'm gonna get us mid 1800s.
Nope.
The Revolutionary War wasn't ended in the mid 1800s. Oh, you're talking so in the mid 1700s then? 17 fucking. Dude,
Yours is
the
like-
country started in 1776. The Revolutionary War probably must have ended before that, so 1772.
1772 is close, but it's not within a 10-year range.
Oh shit!
Let
So
Marcus
it's
go
close,
ahead.
but it's way off.
Try it. It's pretty damn
Not
close.
way off. It's close. It's just not close enough. It's
It's in
real
the mid
close.
1700s. It's right after we got the country, or right before we got the country. All right,
The
what's
answer-
that first thing we got?
The answer is September the 3rd, 1783.
Okay.
The hell? That's when Janet Jackson released the Velvet Rope.
In the 1700s. What is she? 304 years old.
Fucking vampire Helen.
She's a vampire. Yep. His name ain't even Tristan. Bitch, you
Listen,
make fuck off me. Remember that?
Score is negative 15 to positive 14. Marcus,
Let's do the ASL for 1,000. That seems like the one that we got mostly right for some odd reason.
hold on.
Which-
Cat was rubbing up on my leg.
Got it.
You know
I
how
gotta
it
get
is.
another cat.
You know how it is when the pussy don't want to leave you alone.
Oh yeah, I can't get these hoes off me.
I just got tested for. Never mind. Let's not go into that.
All right, ASL, last one for 1,000. Don't forget, you got 3 choices. It was the first U.S. state. It was declared December the 7th, 1787. Your choices are New York, Massachusetts, or Delaware.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That was definitely Marcus.
Delaware.
Delaware is absolutely correct.
God damn it.
That's a shame because I really thought it was Massachusetts. But all right.
This is the year, this is the day that the Titanic, driven by Captain Edward Smith, goes down and sinks into the Atlantic Ocean. Either the date or the year. Either the day,
Surprise, motherfucker.
1927.
1927 is incorrect.
Okay, give me the rest. Give me the choices. Because this dumbass.
I was
picked it.
close.
Give me the
There were no,
choices.
there's no choices to pick from. You want me to give you choices? I'll give you choices.
I thought, dude, we didn't get choices the whole
I'm
time.
giving
Okay,
you choices, motherfucker.
okay. Give me choices.
1963, 1912, or 1927?
1912.
1912 is correct.
I was close.
What did you say,
man.
Marcus?
I said 1920. What?
You were close. Yeah, you were close. You were within a decade.
Yeah, because I had to remember that old lady. I was like, oh yeah, that bitch was still alive.
That old
Give me
bitch.
this motherfucker.
That old bitch left his ass out in the fucking cold.
I know, huh? I hope she had a terrible life.
I'd have grabbed her ass, thrown her in the water.
There's room for both of them.
Yeah, I would have at least tried to get up there. Fuck that. I'm getting
Right.
up there.
You know, he had a bounty on him. He knew he was going to die.
Marcus with the 14 and Jordan with the -5. Your last choice question, free for all. Here we go for 100. Bum, bum, bum. God, I knew it. This would be the last fucking question for me to ask too. What year did Christopher Columbus land in the USA?
Oh my god. I'll just guess, dude. It was so long ago. It was like in the
I
1500s.
swear to God.
What? What?
Look, Marcus, if you know the answer to this,
I
What?
pushed the
Christopher
button.
Columbus?
time out.
Surprise,
Jordan, go ahead.
motherfucker.
Go,
What did-
wait. I want to hear what Jordan has to say first. Go ahead, Jordan.
It was a long ass time ago. It was in it was like in the 1500s. Christopher Columbus when he first got there was like 1546 or something like that.
I can't even hold him again. I can't even hold the answer against him if he guesses it wrong. I really can't. You know I can't.
Why? What does it matter? I already lost.
1616.
You're both wrong. It's a trick question. Christopher Columbus never landed in USA.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he went to Africa, didn't he?
He landed in the Caribbean. He never touched United States soil, and it was 1492.
Oh, is that when he ran into
1492.
those apocalypto motherfuckers?
I think he did
That's
make it to
when-
America, but 1492
Oh, yeah.
he did sail the ocean blue.
They went to Mexico. They landed in South America, right?
No, he made it to America, but that's just like a.
why you gotta pass me looking like that? With your breast all out, just swinging like that, and your ass all out, just shaking like that. You know you're wrong for that, and don't act like you don't know. Pussycat or that, you won't let me in, but you know more welcome than a doormat, and you decide where to meet at. But if you ain't nothing but a tease, you can show me where the door's at. You looking good, you got me standing on my toes, and you know I'm looking at you, so you changing up your pose. I know you want attention, but it's really not showing, cause you walking past acting like you're talking on the phone. But I can show you I don't give a damn face. Still see you peeking out the side of your face, and I'm glued on you anyway, kinda like a fat kid on cake at a bakery place. So why you gotta pass me looking like that? Breast all out, just swinging like that, and booty all out, just shaking like that. Why you gotta pass me looking like that? Breast all out, just swinging like that, and booty all out, just shaking like that. Come here, may I get at your attention? Spit a little something, will you listen? Or is it you, what they say, beauty with the brain missing? You ain't seeing shit like you're sitting in detention. Or do you maybe like poems wrote? Do I gotta write to pass you a love note? Do I gotta have a friend of mine run up to you, say what's on my mind when I laid eyes on you for the first time?
What is that, man? Mistaken, man.
So you're gonna be him, Marcus, the really Mexican guy with a beanie.
Hey, don't take those, man. What?
Yeah, they're so
I
young.
almost gave you the wrong shit.
I know.
Man. Hey, man, I already took them, man. Hey, what do you mean? Wow, man. Hey, what was that shit, man? You just ate the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Marcus and Jordan were getting arrested. Listen to His Own podcast, Cheech and Chong edition. Cheech and Chong was arrested in a car, and it was ralphing all over the cop. And they said, "You know what? We need to take these guys to the courthouse and check them out, make sure they're not doing anything illegal." But they was caught with a bunch of marijuana in the car. Cheech and Chong was taken to the courtroom, and they were sentenced. And they were told by the judge, who sounded like he was from the 1940s in the film noir show, and he was saying some things, and he came out and he started the proceedings of the procedure, and he said,
Order in the courtroom, Shane. Order in the courtroom. Marcus and Jordan Zappala, you stand before this court accused of throwing up on a police officer, speeding, and unlawful loitering. What were you doing on the side of the road, gentlemen? Who cares to explain first?
"Oh man, listen, man. I mean, we were just hanging out, and our car had broken down, man, and we couldn't get out of the road. And then the cop just came up, and he started talking to my friend here. He wasn't feeling well, man, and you know, he wasn't doing very well. And I was also sick. I had a stomach flu. I don't know if you know that COVID has been going around, but we've both been feeling really sick, man. And I really think you should let us have a break because we're having a hard day, man."
I'm not
Hey,
gonna lie.
man.
I'm like,
Your Honor, man, he asked me what my name was, Your Honor, and I said, "It's on my ID." And he looked at me like I was crazy. I say, "I don't know, man."
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like, he said, "What's your license?" And I said, "It's on the car." I say, but he didn't get it. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It was crazy, man. Like, I was in a good mood, man, and we wasn't doing nothing wrong at all, Your Honor. We was just sitting in the car, getting ready to merge into the freeway, man, and the cop, man, he was just such a bummer, man. He was just such a stick in the mud.
Yeah, I told him, Your Honor, we were trying to get out into traffic, and he wouldn't let us go, man. You know, you just gotta let us get out there and drive on the freeway because we couldn't do it, man. And, you know, we were not feeling well, so that's why we ralphed on each other, but we were fine. You know, it was okay, man.
according to the officer, you didn't have a driver's license on you, Mr. Jordan. And Mr. Marcus couldn't identify himself. How do you explain yourself for that?
I was tired, man. We've been on the roof for a long time. We just came from Mexico, man. I used to own a hotel there, man. And we used to own it. It used to be good, but we had to run away because it got taken over by vampires and they started chasing us. And some guy who looked like George Clooney was like, we gotta get out of here, man. But we got out and I left my wallet there.
Yeah, he left his wallet with the vampires and George Clooney. I wasn't there for that story. I'm not really sure what happened there. I really wasn't. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But what I do know, man, is that we were just hanging out, and you know, it was not a big deal. There was no narcotics involved. I know we sound like we're high, but we're just very dumb, and I have autism, Your Honor.
Very dumb.
So let me get this
Regardless.
right. Let me get this right. There's a hotel full of vampires your uncle owns, Mr. Marcus, and you couldn't handle them being loud at night, so you needed to get out. Mr. Jordan decided to pick you up. Is that right so far?
I mean, regardless,
What was the cause for being pulled over? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, we had already been pulled. We pulled over already. We was getting some shut-eye.
We were already pulled over as far as we could, man. We couldn't pull over any farther, you know? We were pulled over as far as we could.
We've been driving in California for such a long time once we got out of Mexico, and then we stopped by this hotel. I don't know, but it was somewhere in California.
Oh, I got a bunch of wise
in there.
Bunch of wise guys. I see.
Yeah, he kept telling us to pull over, and I said, we're pulled over, man. We can't pull over any further. We're already pulled over, you know what I mean? We can't pull over any further.
No.
He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any farther. I'm talking about, Your Honor, right?
According to the second officer on the scene, you gentlemen forgot that your tire was flat.
I forget that my tire's flat all the time, man. Especially when someone steps on the back of my shoe. They're like, ow, flat tire, man. You know what I mean? God damn. Shit.
No, it's an illusion. It looks flat, but it's not. It's a low rider.
Oh,
According
man.
to the second officer, you were also pulled over into the far right lane with your left blinkers on.
Well, because I was going to pull over left from the right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the right, now I got to get to the left. You know? Well, that's why my left blinker's on. I can't go any farther right.
Righter.
Yeah, righter. Then I'll be off the cliff. I got to go to the left, back again. I'm on the right, then I go to the left. I zig, then I zag, then I zog.
There's one more bit of detail here. The second officer on the scene said he did, as a matter of fact, smell a little bit of mota, aka marijuana. Gentlemen, was there mota on the scene? Was there marijuana on the scene? Were you smoking, boys? Were you smoking?
Everything's above board. I only have a medical marijuana license, but I only use it when I have pain for my neck and back. You know what I mean, Your Honor, your officer? So, like, it just hurts when I look up, and then I just take a little puff, and then it feels much better. But that's only not recreational, Your Honor, and it's just when I need it, right? You tell him, Chong.
I have no recollection of his anything at all. I don't smoke no marijuana. I'm a Christian.
Well, boys, your innocence will definitely depend on the answer to this next question. Mr. Marcus, I'm going to have to ask you, do you know how tall a quiche is supposed to be?
Hey, if you ask me, I say it doesn't matter. As long as we have some reduction sauce on it, hey, you can call it whatever you want to, right?
Man, we got quiche reduction sauce all day, dude. I'll reduce a quiche down to paste, and then I'll put it on top of another quiche. How about that? That'll blow your fucking mind away, dude. A reduced quiche on a quiche? Fucking blow your ball hair off, you know what I mean? Nut hair going back like a blow dryer.
We know a place on Crenshaw Boulevard where they sell good quiche. By a girl named Keisha. It's called a piece of
Keisha.
It's right on Crenshaw Boulevard, right across the street from Macho Man's Nacho Stand.
Macho Stand, man, is radlier than a macho ham full of fucking jam.
Regardless.
You know what I'm saying? Irregardless. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the state of California versus Mr. Jordan and Marcus.
It is Cheech and Chong. Stop saying Jordan and Marcus. It's as
This is the state of California versus Cheech and Chong in the admittance of being high while driving under the influence. How do you
California,
gentlemen
right?
plead? How do you
Isn't it?
gentlemen plead? How do you gentlemen plead?
Not guilty, man.
Not guilty, man. It's legal in California.
Legal.
Unless we're back in 1986.
No, we're in the 86s, but it's
Oh.
still it's okay, man, because like they let us do it because I made this song and he was like,
Mexican Americans are named Chata and Chela and Chema and have a son-in-law named Jeff. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. Mexican Americans love education, so they go to night school and they take Spanish and get a B. Beaners.
I gotta work a little more in the lyrics.
Yeah, that's heavy, man.
so people like us, man, and we can do it because it's okay, man. So just lay off our backs and let me just hang out, man. I have my dragon back here, and you just take it easy, man, because we've put no trouble from yous, and everybody love me.
They say they smell something, but they did not see nothing. And if you don't see nothing, I don't see nothing. I don't know. Regardless.
Regardless, man, you heard him, man. We cannot do it, man. I got my dragon to get back to, man. So just chill out on us, man. Let us go, man. You're from the past, anyways. You're in the black and white, dude. Get the fuck out, bro. You done, doggy. Get your hat out of here, man. You're from fucking back in the day, dude. You can't sentence us, dude. We're in the fucking 80s, man. We got tricolor TV and fucking Get Smart, dude. Go back to the fucking television, doggy.
Case 420 24/7. In the case of Cheech and Chong versus the state of California under the driving influence.
Your Honor,
Let him go, dog.
before you continue, sir, I would like to say one more thing, man.
Okay, do it, man.
I am dramatically traumatized by what Christopher Columbus has done to our people, man. And that's why sometimes I have to, just to get over that, man. They chopped off our hands, man. It's crazy. Go ahead, though. You have my full attention.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gotta be some racist shit in there.
That's on you. People think I'm an asshole, but it's really Marcus.
Order in the corner.
Okay, let me say my last thing, man, and then you can tell us what to do, man. I have a cricket cracking around the garage, man, and I'm just happy doing this accent because I just found it, you know what I mean? And I can't get my eyes to come out of the glasses. Huachaka! Anyways, man, you tell us, what is our sentence, dude?
Case number 420 24/7. It's Crichton's for you. It's Crichton's, see? Crichton's, yeah. I'm throwing this case all the way.
It's
Gentlemen,
Crichton's?
please be careful when driving, and remember, if you're not bumping it, you're probably thumping it.
Oh, where's the film noir one? Tristan, where's that one? What is that? Oh, it's this one, huh?
It is in filter.
Excuse me.
costumes
Oh
and-
my gosh, what happened to me? I turned into a woman. Why'd they make me...
No, you're a man. It's just that your tank top looks like a bra.
I don't look at all like a man right now, though. How come I look like not like a man? Tristan looked
you're
like a
just in
man when
bad
he was doing it.
You're in a bad position. No, you just don't
doesn't
look
look
good with
right.
fedora hats.
It doesn't look right, doesn't it?
You're just not a fedora hat guy.
That does not work at all for me.
Yeah, you look like you have boobs.
I
This
know,
looks
that's what I'm
weird.
saying. Look at guys. They turned me transgender in this fucking app. It's a transgender app. Oh my gosh, you guys. How come mine doesn't look like yours did? Holy shit. What the fuck?
Because
Depending on me, that might help, so I can see my background too and separate distinction for visuals.
and lighting and everything.
Oh, maybe that's what it is, the background.
Distance.
Oh, hey, here you go.
And
Hey,
your-
partner.
And your skin tone.
Oh,
You look like a.
You can say Brokeback Mountain. It's okay.
Huh?
He-
But also at the same time, he looks like he works in a like a blade. Like
It's
he
the
exists.
tank top for me. The tank
Yeah.
top then completely broke back Mountain. Sorry.
Dude, I'm fucking jacked. Don't make fun of my fucking body. I am fucking absolutely ripped. And I'm not
That's
even
why-
working out right now.
I swear to God, I heard him say those exact lines in the movie. It was the guy that was at the bar when they were starting to fight with him.
I didn't watch the movie.
Brokeback. You watched Brokeback Mountain?
Why
Why the hell would you watch that movie?
If you're gonna talk trash about something, you got to know what you're talking trash about.
Hey, doing their partner, can I fuck you in the butt? All right. And then you just hear the tent shaking and butt fucking going on. Oh
I think
my
it's
god!
I think it's because your eyebrows. Well, first of all, your shirt. Sometimes it doesn't look like your tank top is there at all, and then it's something about that mustache, man.
You
It's
guys
just-
all look weird as hell with this mustache on. It's just me. You
I
guys
don't
all
know,
look
man.
like you got AIDS from Dallas Buyers Club in this fucking
I
mustache.
know. You just and the scarf. I don't know. Just something. I don't know. It
No,
just
you don't
doesn't-
like it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
let's
think
try
it's
something.
because your eyebrows are much more noticeable than.
Look at my eyebrows.
It's like a
I'm moving them. Look.
gay Yosemite Sam thing.
Yeah, Yosemite Sam. My mustache, if it comes out like this, is completely orange. I could grow this, but it'd be completely orange.
He's a ginger.
I got mad. Dude, my pubic hair
Wow.
is straight
I don't
yellow.
think it'd be anything else.
Well, because it's funny because my hair head doesn't look that orange, but my facial hair is like Bozo the Clown orange.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you washed your hair, you get all the dirt out, then you probably see all the orange.
This is not what I thought this movie was going to be at all.
You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned. You fool. You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
A picnic spread is laid out on the table. A tablecloth, 2 goblets between them, a smaller leather wine container, and some cheese. A couple of apples. The picnic is set in a lovely spot, high on the edge of a mountain. Path with a view all back to the sea. The man in black continues running around the path, and Vizzini sees the two men study each other. Then, Vizzini says, "So it's down to you. It's you and me." The man in black nods and comes over. Vizzini says, if you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving forward." And he pushes a long knife back against Buttercup's unprotected throat.
Well, let me explain.
There's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached.
There will be no arrangement. And you're killing her.
But if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with your physical. I'm afraid so. I can compete with your physicality, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart?
Let me put it this way. Have you heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes.
Morons!
Really? Well, in that case, I challenge you in the battle of wits.
For the princess?
Mm-hmm.
To the death.
Mm-hmm.
I accept.
Good. Then pour the wine. As Vizzini fills the goblets with a dark red liquid, the man in black pulls a He pulls a small packet from his clothing, handing it to Vizzini. Inhale this, but do not touch.
I smell nothing.
So what you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man. Watching excitedly as the man in black takes his goblets, turns his back. A moment later, he turns again, faces Vizzini, drops the Iocane packet. It does nothing. The man in black rotates the goblets and a little shell game maneuver, then puts on the glass of Vizzini, puts one glass in front of Vizzini. The man in you gotta cut this part out, right? The man in black rotates the goblets in a little shell game maneuver, then puts one glass in front of Vizzini, the other in front of himself. Alright, where is the poison? The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide and we both drink and find out who is right and who is dead.
Well, so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. You're the sort of man who would put a poison into his own goblet or his enemies. Now, a clever man will put the poison into his own goblet because he would know that only a fool will reach for what he's been given. But I am not a fool. No. I can clearly choose the wine in front of you, but you must have known that. But you must have known that I was not a great fool. You must have known that I'm not a great fool. You would have counted on it. So I can clearly not choose the one in front of me.
You made your decision then.
Not remotely, because Iocane. That can't be what it is. But Iocane comes from Australia, and everyone knows all Australians is entirely people with criminals. And criminals are used to having people not trust them, as you cannot be trusted by me. So what I can clearly not choose the wine in front of you.
Truly, you have a dizzying. Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait, I get it. Where was I?
Australia.
Yes, Australia. You must have suspected I would have known the powder's origins, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me.
You're just stalling now.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? You've been beaten, my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So you could have put the poison in your own goblet, trusting on your own strength to save you. So you would have clearly not chosen the wine in front of you. But you also have chosen my Spaniards, which means you have studied. Okay, what the fuck? But you also bested my Spaniard, which means you have studied. And in my study, you must have learned that man is mortal. So you would have put the poison as far away from yourself as possible, clearly not choosing the wine in front of me.
You're trying to trick me into giving away something, but it won't work.
It has worked! You get everything away. I know where the poison is.
Then make your choice.
I will, and I choose. And suddenly he stops, pointing at something behind the man. What in the world can that be?
What? Where?
What?
The black man turning
I don't
around.
see anything.
Buzzedly switching goblets, the man in black has turned. Oh, I could have sworn I saw something over there. No matter. The man in black turns to face him again. Vizzini starts to laugh. Ah ha ha ha!
What's so funny?
I'll tell you in a minute, my. First, let's drink. Me from my glass and you from yours. He picks up the goblet. The man in black picks up one in front of him, and they both start to drink. Vizzini hesitates for a moment, allowing the man in black to swallow his.
You guessed wrong.
Roaring with laughter. You only think I get long. Ha ha! What's so funny?
You guessed wrong.
That's so funny. I switched your glasses when you returned back, you fool. You fell victim to one of those classic blunders. The most famous is I never got involved in a war in Asia, but ever so slightly less known is the never go against the Sicilia when death is on the line. He laughs, then dies. Wait, we gotta do that again. We gotta do that again. Hang on.
You guessed wrong.
Ha 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 ha! The only thing I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your back was turned, you fool! You fell victim to one of the most classic blunders. The most famous is I never get involved in a land war with Asia, but only slightly less known is never go against the Sicilia when he's about to death is on the line. Ah ha ha! Dead. The man in black begins to unite the white girl prisoner. Oh, untie the white girl prisoner. I thought he said urinate on the white girl prisoner for a second there. Who are you?
I'm the one not to be trifled with. That is all you need to know.
to think all this time your cup was poisoned.
They both were poisoned. I spent the last few years building up immunity to arcane powder.
Ow! Fuck you! I'm 5'9".
4 years ago, first time I heard you guys on here, like I said, you guys got me out of a deep spot in my head. Just listening to you guys.
That's cool. I feel like, how did you hear about us? You weren't with Jaya, right? You found it on your own?
No, you guys are just passing through my Facebook feed, and I was all like, what the hell is this? And so I clicked on like an hour long, heard y'all cutting up, and I was all like, how old are these motherfuckers, right? And start looking around. It's 30. I was like, well, you guys ain't that much more younger than me. If guys like you're at your age don't see the world so bad, I'm sure it's just in my head, and it made it a little bit easier for me to walk outside that day.
That's cool, man. Cool. I knew that kind of story, but I didn't know the exact whole thing about it.
No, I had just gotten, I had just put some divorce papers down for my wife and got on an airplane about a month before I heard you guys on here. And then turned on my Facebook for the first time in a long time, and there was all these ads and shit on there, and I was all like, fucking COVID, right? Like, now my fucking shit's all whack. Anyway, y'all were within the first 3 things that passed through my Facebook feed, so I was clicked on it, listened to it, heard the rap at the end. Oh my god, I was all like, oh man, let me get on this track.
Nice. Oh wow, well Jordan was posting the episodes. Oh
yeah,
there you go.
What episode it was. I mean, who knows which one it was. But they were bad. They were bad raps though, right? Or what did you think? Were they like bad or were they okay? When you heard it, were they funnier?
There was maybe like 2 or 3 bars in there, but like it's what I would expect from somebody who's like, oh, I'm so high, I'm so drunk.
They were more comedy.
Oh, you guys, no, it's off the top of your head. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, we were wasted when we first started doing this.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we used to get
there was weed and alcohol in there.
I know. We used to get. One time we did a 7-hour recording because the guy was late, and we did a podcast. And the guy shows up, then we did another podcast after we left. We did 3 podcasts in one.
Oh,
it was the Brian one, episode 4, I think. And we were there for like 7 hours, and we ordered food. I was fucking wasted. Like we
I think that's when they delivered pizza on the outside of the garage.
Yeah, they would drop it at the garage door, and you would see it right in the corner, pull it out, throw them some money.
That was a routine for a while. Yeah, slide it under the garage door.
Yeah,
it's like the Turtles.
Used to get chicken wings all the time.
Oh yeah,
that shit was
chicken
so
wings
funny.
and pizza.
I used to not eat too much, but when we would go late, I would be like, we would do sometimes 2, and I'd be like, all right, we gotta eat something in the middle of this.
But on those days, you got finished on time. It was chicken